Have you ever wondered why some people can charge $10,000, $50,000, even $100,000 for their services while others struggle to get $500 clients? Well, the answer isn't what you think. It's not about your skills, your marketing, or even your sales ability. It's about something I call your power Rolodex. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how I built a network that consistently brings me high-ticket clients. But here's the thing. This isn't just another networking video. I'm going to reveal 3 specific strategies that help me land $25,000, $50,000, $100,000 clients using this process. You see, there's a massive shift happening right now in how high-ticket clients choose who they want to work with. In fact, according to recent studies, 84% of deals start with personal referrals. Let me tell you how I started out. My very first gig in online marketing was for website design, and I was charging maybe a couple $100, but my first PR sale was $2,000. Now at 19, that was a whole lot of money, but that led to my first $16,000 week, which led to my first $100,000 month, which led to my first $100,000 client. In my business, just from referrals, which means clients loving my service, introducing potential clients to us, I've generated well over $1 million. This brings us to the first major shift that you need to understand. In today's market, trust isn't just important, it's everything. According to the Harvard Business Review, it takes 7 positive interactions to build trust with a potential client. But here's what they don't tell you. Those interactions need to happen in what I call the trust triangle. Let me explain. A trust triangle consists of 3 elements: your direct relationship with the client, third-party validation from respected sources, proof of impact in their specific industry. But here's where most people mess up. They focus only on the first element and completely ignore the other 2. Let me show you why this is killing your chances of landing high-ticket clients. The first step in building your power Rolodex is what I call value mapping. Instead of just collecting contacts, you need to create what I call trust bridges. Here's exactly how it works. Step 1, identify the top 20 people in your industry who already have the trust of your ideal clients. Step 2, create a value proposition specifically for these 20 people, not their clients. Step 3, implement my Give First framework. Let me show you exactly how I did this. When I first started out, I saw that there was a big gap in PR for influencers and just getting in the media. They were super big, but they didn't have the contacts to be featured or get on TV. They had a huge audience that if I tapped into would give me a ton of clientele. So I went to many of the top people in the space, when I first started out in 2017, that had hundreds of thousands of followers and even millions of followers, and I used the framework above. I found the 20 people that if I did the work for them, it would build my credibility. I offered them something that they could get but didn't know how, and I offered my service for free in return for shout outs and referrals. I had influencers that had no press shout me out as the go-to in the industry. I had people wanting to work with me that I could have never have gotten without the trust triangle. And I'm talking, Inc. 30 under 30 entrepreneurs, people that have been on Shark Tank, personal referrals of clients who have done over $100 million and more. In fact, it's how I've gotten the majority of my big clients. But here's where it gets really interesting. Most people miss out on the crucial second element that turns connections into these high ticket clients. I call this the authority matrix. And it's the difference between, being seen as just another service provider versus being the go-to expert. And here's how it works. Think of your power Rolodex like a chessboard. Most people play checkers, moving from one random connection to another. But high-ticket clients are won by playing chess. You need strategic positioning in 3 specific areas. Number 1, industry gatekeepers. Number 2, complementary service providers. Number 3, success story champions. Let me break down each and every single one. First, industry gatekeepers. These are the people who already have the ear of your ideal clients. But here's a mistake everyone makes. They try to sell to them. Instead, here's what you do. In order to get to the main person that you want to get to, you must get to their network. The gatekeepers should be your quote-unquote target. There's many stories of people getting deals because someone's kids or someone's family members, or the gatekeepers saw your stuff and told the main person about it. And the main person always gets pitched cold, but you want to be introduced. The key is to use what I call the triple value method. So provide value to their audience, enhance their authority, and create mutual wins. Now, first a warning. This only works if you already have established what I call your proof portfolio. Here's what that looks like. Document every single win meticulously. Create case study snapshots and build your authority assets. What I'm about to share might make some people uncomfortable because it goes against everything you've been taught about networking, but here's the truth. In today's trust recession, This is the only reliable way to build relationships that consistently bring in high-ticket clients. I call this the ecosystem effect, and it's the final piece that turns your Power Rolodex from a list of contacts into a client generation machine. Now, most big companies have ecosystems where it doesn't matter where somebody comes from, the company controls exactly what they want the customer to see. Now, this means, customer journeys, upsells, specific videos or landing pages, and a system to bring in a prospect into a client. You should be building a systematic way already to generate referrals. But the ecosystem effect works on 3 levels. Similar to the story that I already mentioned with the influencers that I work with, they had access to tons of business owners that looked to them to help them grow their business. And if I was in that ecosystem, as the only go-to expert for PR, I would always get the business. So this means positioning. By embedding yourself as a go-to expert within someone else's ecosystem, you become the default solution for a specific problem. This positioning isn't about competing, it's about strategically aligning with key players who already have the audience you want that you can serve. Being the trusted PR expert in an influencer's ecosystem meant I didn't need to chase clients. They came to me automatically. Number 2 is control. Just like big companies design customer journeys, you need a system that guides prospects from curiosity to commitment. This involves creating, internal touch points, referral frameworks, personalized content, and strategic follow-ups that reinforce your value and assure consistent conversion. And number 3 is compounding relationships. When you're part of an ecosystem, every relationship has exponential potential. Not only do you get access to a trusted audience, but your results for one client naturally lead to more referrals within that ecosystem. The trust that you build doesn't stay stagnant, it grows exponentially like a ripple effect. Now here's the kicker. You don't need a massive network to make this work. You just need the right relationships built with the right ecosystems where trust is already established and your expertise fills a clear need. That's when your Power Rolodex stops being just a list of names and starts becoming a system that consistently generates high-ticket clients without the constant hustle. Imagine for a moment, where you'll be 90 days from now. You could still be struggling to land those premium clients, competing on price and constantly chasing new business, or you could have a Power Rolodex that consistently brings you pre-sold, high-ticket clients who already trust you before they even speak to you. If you got value from this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more strategies on landing high-ticket clients. See you in the next one.